I welcome you all for today's discussion on root chakra.
Hi, today I'm going to address about root chakra, its essence, the main energy which governs the root chakra, and further set an action plan to help us activate and really live a passionate, fulfilling life. So, before we get down to the basic of root chakra, it's very important for us to understand what are mainly the chakras and how helpful they are for our overall manifestation. So, the chakras are the energy vortex system which are regulating the flow of prana and energy within our system, as well as they help us to connect to our own higher realization, which includes our avatar self, and further realizing the true essence of the higher consciousness or the supreme Paramatma. Now, why it is very important, even if I'm doing some basic manifestation, to even know about the nature of root chakra and some basic chakras, mainly the lower chakras, because these lower chakras are related with the hardcore realities of our own background and our own past, and how we see and feel ourselves, how we really utilize our own power. These main three first chakras, which is the root, sacral, and the solar plexus, really helps us to govern and manage the entire essence beautifully. And as a result of this, it really gives us much better control about our own life in a much more intense manner, which do not lead for craving in life. Now, suppose you are looking for a manifestation in your life, but you are yourself not very happy with where you are not very happy within your own body, you are not feeling very confident about your body, you are not very happy with your own essence, you do not like to love yourself. So, seeing all these conditions, the level of manifestation which we then try to really do or go for is coming from a base of lack. And from the situation of lack, whatever we try to create, it will have the same energy. As a result, we will land up to a similar complicated situation as well. So it's very important we start working on our own true essence, understand ourselves, see what are the things which work best within us as per to our own uniqueness, as per to our own style, and then further get into the required manifestation. So, coming back to the root chakra, the root chakra, as it suggests, is the base chakra, is the base, and it is located at the tip of the tailbone. It is the main connecting link between the unconscious zone and the 3D reality. If we go through different esoteric cultures as well, which includes the Egyptian alchemy, the Kabbalion tree, which is a tree of life, the judicious system, they will all help us to understand that the root chakra is the one which is the shift in the dimension from the lower zone or the underworld. As a result, the root, as the word suggests, is the origin. It caters to our own past, it caters to our family, it caters to our past karma, it caters to our past life, and as a result of it, it gathers all of that energy within it. As a result of it, it creates the main belief system which we possess. So suppose you're trying to create something and you are not able to create, one of the other reason is that you yourself is forcing with an opposing belief system. And where you are getting this opposing belief system? This opposing belief system you are getting from your root chakra, where you have gathered from your past life, from your past karma, from your ancestor, from your lineage, and all of that is residing within you. So, as I was saying, this chakra also helps us to know about our past and mainly about our ancestor. There are many who like to work on the ancestral lineage, so mainly the lineage cleanage of the energy of the blockages. So if you're working on that, I highly recommend you to work on the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and then the solar plexus. If you're able to handle these three effectively, you will be beautifully sorted with the ancestral baggage of emotions and the psychological baggages which we hold. And why I'm trying to say it, the ancestral lineage issues are not just related to the genetics of the physical creation. Physical creation means I am having nose like my grandfather, but it is just not the nose. I may have also gathered the emotion, the baggages of sentiments, the baggages of how the psychologically the being was satisfied or dissatisfied in his lifetime. All of that is carried forward as per to the being's energy. So everything is governed by the energy we possess. If we possess really good energy, vibrate at a very good energy level, all of these will not affect us so significantly. When we carry lower energy, the energies will really succumb and create more effect on us. So it is understanding our own energy and how we can really increase the vibration at a significant level. Now, if we read through Shatachakra Nirupam, it really helps us to understand the root chakra's dimensions and the main energies which control this particular region. Starting off with the first energy here is the energy of Brahma. Now, who is Brahma? Brahma is the creator. The energy of the creator resides in this particular chakra, the root chakra. The Brahma is not just creator of one universe as per to the Bhagavad Gita, which is a spiritual text. It really helps us to understand that there are different Brahmas in different universe, and we have our own such energy within us. So the moment we really get to the basis of our own origin, we carry the significant knowledge, the significant essence within us, which will help us to understand our own background, our own journey in complete essence. So all of that is possessed within us. It's up to us to harness and to really get into that enlightened phase. The next energy here is the energy of the Ganapati. Ganapati is that energy who is just not the intellectual, analytical ability, but also is the physical strength. Ganapati, when it comes in front, is the Vigna Karta. When it is residing within us is the Vignaharta. So everything in a spiritual connotation is all about understanding the feedback which we are receiving from the surrounding, because everything is the manifestation through us only. Now, if we read some of the texts by Lahiri Mahashaya, one of the spiritual guru, great enlightened guru, he really helped us to understand how the brain is really effective enough to create different projection through the chakras. Now these projections are nothing else but what the chakras are emitting to the outside world, and how we are able to receive things from the outside world based on our own vibration. So, the root chakra's responsibility, or the core nature of the root chakra, is related to what is our identity, how we identify with ourselves, how we really bond with people in the surrounding, what is our own essence with security, how we feel protected, how we feel grounded, how we feel connected, as well as further how we are able to nurture the mother's energy, which is the earth's energy within us, and how much we respect our body, which is the three-dimension most gross reality for us, most functional reality to us in essence. Further, the next energy which works in this petal is the energy of Darkini. Darkini is a dark shaded goddess, and she is the goddess empowered with the energy, very aggressive energy, very similar to goddess Kali. Now, Dakini is actually the empowered, enlightened goddess who really helps us to absorb our negative emotion. This chakra is the root or the basis of many negative emotion which we hold within us. So when we identify the essence of Dakini energy within us, that really helps us to absorb the negative emotion, which includes all kind of emotion, as I said: fear, anger, guilt, shame, and you name it. All of that really gets helpfully absorbed through the Dakini's power and essence, and further helps us to move further in our conscious journey. The next deity or the energy who is there in this petal is the Indra. Indra, in essence, is that embodiment of energy who is able to have a very beautiful control or essence of the power on the senses. There are five senses. Now, Indra, as the energy, is that energy which is also residing. We are all blessed with Indra's energy, who is really helpful to experience the senses, not just in an indulging manner, not in a lustful manner, but in an essence of the divine experience of passion for life. Now, the complete opposite of the same thing is when we get into indulgence, when we get into a lustful condition. All of that is the result to land up to a certain type of addiction, any kind of addiction, which can be a nature of the mind to get into a pleasureful act, not for the joy but for a certain craving, a certain attachment to the substance. Again, when we try to understand through Shata Chakra Nirupam, it helps us to understand the main sound which are associated or which are connected with the chakras. Here we try to understand the Sha Varna. The Sha Varna, as per to Devanagari script, are the Va, Sha, Sha, Sa, and the main Bij mantra in this particular chakra is the sound of Lam. Here we also see the molten golden Shiva in inverted form, and it is being completely surrounded with the coiled Kundalini energy. Now, this Kundalini energy is the dormant energy which reside in the root chakra, and as we practice the yoga or the Kundalini sadhana, which I always suggest we need to go through the Siddha Guru to understand and to explore the detail of that, really helps to get further manifested with the most magnificent, most powerful energy of the Kundalini across us and through us. Now, the same as I just discussed is also being discussed in Egyptian alchemy, in Kabbalan alchemy, through the tree of life, in Aztec culture and system, and even in the Mesopotamian culture and system. further, in Roman culture, we see there is a sense of goddess who are named as Vesta and Hestia, who are related with fertility, prosperity, well-being, are also associated with the root chakra. So when we understand, we able to visualize, able to encapsulate the capability and ability of those goddess, we really harness that energy within us. Again, now I'm going to talk and take you through certain action plan which will be very helpful to work through the root chakra. We can work with root chakra through various means. The first and the foremost basic means of working through the root chakra is through the mantra sadhana or through the mantra chanting. The mantra, as I just now mentioned, the main root mantra is Lam. So when we keep on chanting Lam through the meditation practice in a Dhyan mudra is like this, and we visualize, along with the meditation, we visualize there is a red color light in the root zone, and the light is moving from the root chakra to the other zones in the body and the higher chakras in the body, and affecting other channels of chakras as well. This will really help us getting more grounding, getting more connected with Mother Earth, and further with our own reality, further with our own essence and safety and security as a being. Again, when we talk of mantra, everything is divided in certain frequency note. So when we talk of the Lam mantra, it technically work in the hertz zones of 256 hertz to 432 hertz. Now in the same frequency hertz, we can also use different kind of binaural frequency as well as solfeggio frequencies, which you can certainly take and access through any other YouTube channel as well. For your benefit, I have tried to discuss few in the description area. We can also use shamanic music of drums and throat work, which are equally very beneficial to work for the root chakra. The main essence is the frequency which we try to focus and work on. Again, there are wind chime frequencies which are very helpful. But what I'm trying to say is, please try to identify your own core nature. What kind of your own nature is there for you, for your own further learning? Are you a kind of a person who is very auditory by skills? Are you a kind of a person who is very visuals by skills? Are you a kind of a person who is very tactile by skills? So based on that, the kind of plans which I'm now discussing will be more helpful to you if you really understand your own core essence of your own body and your uniqueness of understanding and experiencing outside and inside world, what really works best for you. The next technique is about the physical exercise. We can get into certain yoga postures like this, which would be really very helpful to work to the lower bottom areas of the body. Then the visualization, which I just now mentioned, the visualization technique along with meditation is really very helpful to be more connected within ourselves and then connected with the outside social world without any fear, without any distrust. This particular chakra really helps us to work on the trust issue, which is very critical. Many people I have met who really struggle to trust. It's a very easy thing to say that I trust myself, but at the core level I am not able to trust certain important aspect about myself, which do not allow me to meet those trustworthy people in my life and manifest them in my life. The next basic remedy or the action plan which can be very helpful is the aroma therapy. We can use different aroma olfactory senses can be used to enhance that, because This particular chakra is all about senses in a balanced way. When it gets disbalanced, it is a very sluggish, negative way as well. The next action plan is all about like walking through grass, is as basic as walking through grass, or even if you practice to sit on ground, do some basic exercise sitting on ground. That's also very very easy, very very effective. I've met many people who are not able to sit on ground with the folded legs, and that's quite a very challenge issue, because it really affects the lower back portion, and it will be really very helpful to handle your, if you have lower back pains, all of that will be beautifully handled. Then this chakra gets very beautifully managed through red food, which are red in color, like beetroot, like carrots, and so many others. And also when we wear red color in essence, but not too much, we have to understand how to create our own balance, which work beautifully for our own growth. Here again, I would like to mention, I'm not trying to address about the Kundalini pathway, which is a very devoted science and self-discovery pathway. But this is the same channel which is taken across. We start with the same root chakra to understand and explore the hidden and the mysterious energy of the Kundalini further. So, with this, I am certainly very hopeful that you are able to understand your own essence, where you stand right now. Point one. Point two, how you would like to work on your root chakra, what are your challenge areas, and what will work best for you, what kind of meditation. If it is just certain affirmations, like I am safe, I am protected, I feel connected with myself and the universe. All of this is very helpful to work at the root chakra. We can just do certain basic visualization as well as affirmation. That's also very beautiful enough. But what will work best for you, you have to really identify that and work as per to it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful life and take care.